Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for watching. In this video I will talk a bit about watches but also about sneakers and cars. Why, you might ask, considering that this channel is about watches? Because when it comes to things that men are interested in or even passionate about, I think it wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that at least one of these three topics would come up. We are all aware of the many collaborations between car manufacturers and watch brands. I will give you just a few examples that I personally like. Firstly, the collaboration between IWC and Mercedes, which resulted in the IW388108, a good-looking pilot's chronograph. Its only association with the Formula 1 team seems to be the use of AMG Petronas turquoise color for the markers and hands. This provides a perfect contrast. You will notice the same contrast on the rubber strap and the stitching. I also find the Zenith Defy El Primero 21 to be a very interesting watch. The Land Rover edition offers an appealing ruggedness, a desert vibe, but these are both expensive examples for people who have the money to spend, who still have some change left after buying a Mercedes-AMG GT or maybe a Range Rover Sport SVR or perhaps the latest model of Land Rover Defender, a car that I like very much. Because of the price point of the IWC and the Zenith, I feel that I need to also provide an example for people who may enjoy motorsport on the cost-efficient side. So, speaking about the El Primero and desert vibes, you could, for example, pair your slightly older but very reliable Toyota Land Cruiser with a super tough GWG 2000 TLC 1A. What exactly is this long reference is the reference of a G-Shock Mudmaster, a watch inspired by the Land Cruiser, a veteran of the toughest race in the world, the Dakar Rally. Casio describes the watch as being designed to evoke the Land Cruiser after an intense day speeding across the desert. Now let's move on to the next part of this video. I've recently come across a sneaker watch collaboration which I really liked, and I must admit that I have asked myself in the past why such partnerships don't really exist, or maybe they do and I'm just not aware of them. The collaboration I'm referring to is between shoe designer Oliver Cabell and Swedish watch brand Triva. I learned about this from an article published on weartesters.com. I have to say that I didn't know much about these two brands before reading the article. I had some idea about Triva because I've seen their ads in various watch magazines. It seems, however, they did quite well for themselves and their specific industries. Oliver Cabell are known for offering full supply chain transparency, which in short means that consumers can learn about the full journey of the shoes, from the choice of raw material suppliers to manufacturers and distributors. This type of transparency aims to promote ethical and sustainable practices. At the same time, Triva, which stands for Transforming the Industry of Watches, has partnered with Humanium Metal to produce watches made of distracted illegal firearms. The sneaker is called the Oliver Cabell Low 1, and it has a minimalist summary design, white leather upper with blue suede used for the tongue and heel section. These materials and their color contrast really well with the brown outsole. I think the sneakers are great, my kind of thing really, especially as our work environments have changed a lot in recent years. This type of shoe works well even in a more formal environment, as it can easily be dressed down or up. The watch is the 42mm Triva Neville, designed in Stockholm. Typical for Scandinavian designs, it's a minimalist timepiece with a classic chronograph look. We are looking at a clear texture dial with two dark blue subdials matched with the chronograph hand. The markers, the Triva logo, and the other hands are golden. A very nice touch is the material used for the strap, which is the same blue suede found on the tongue and heel section of the sneaker. I'm sure you will agree that all the examples we went through, be it a car/watch collaboration or the very successful, in my opinion, partnership between Oliver Cabell and Triva, have something in common. I'm referring to the design cues, which are very subtle in a way that enables the wearer to either enjoy the watch paired with whatever the other product in the collaboration was, or simply as a standalone accessory. There are no big Mercedes, Land Rover, Toyota or Oliver Cabell logos that would, in my opinion, diminish the watch itself, make it lose its identity. I made this video because I personally would love to see more collaborations around watches and sneakers. I'm thinking along the lines of classic trainers such as the Nike Air Force 1, Jordan 3 or 4 or the Adidas Superstar. But I wonder what you think. Make sure to let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please do like and most importantly subscribe so that we can stay in touch. All the best.